yesterday, today, and forever, Lord God. So we just magnify you today, that you are a comfort, you are our peace, Lord God. Welcome back to my channel. I am Leah. So today I have a fun day planned. It is actually a random Tuesday and one of my friends is taking me up to Napa for a partnership that she has, and so we're going to do a girls spa day. And of course I'm running just a little bit behind. I did not sleep that well, so I definitely got up a little bit later than I planned to, but also my alarm clock didn't go off when it was supposed to either. And so I wear this Whoop at night, and it usually vibrates to wake me up, and it did not vibrate this morning, so I got up almost a half hour late this morning, so I need to get ready. Unfortunately, I am really tired, and for those of you that have a Whoop, you know the data on there. It will tell you like how recovered and how well you slept. And I'm so sad because I am in the yellow today, and the yellow is not where we want to be. It is better than being in the red, but my goal this year is to have more green recoveries and have better sleep in general, which is why I got the Whoop. So we're gonna make do though. I'm gonna make some coffee to go here. I'm gonna make a protein shake, and we're gonna get on the road shortly. I am drinking my morning cocktail. This is lemon water with, I forgot to put the sea salt in there, but it's fresh squeezed lemon, a little ACV, apple cider vinegar, and then some dandelion tincture. So the ACV helps with digestion and a little bit of acidity. Lemon water helps with hydration, deep cellular hydration, and then the dandelion tincture is for bloating, specifically related to endometriosis, which is what I have, which causes a lot of gut issues and digestive issues. So this is my morning cocktail. But yeah, we're gonna start getting ready. It should be a great day. I think we're gonna start with a workout and then do some sauna, steam room situation, maybe get some lunch. We're both gonna shoot some content for both of our brands, and then we're gonna end the day with a massage before heading back. So it should be a fun day. So, I don't know if you can hear me because you're kind of far, but we made it to Sonoma and we checked into the spa, took a look around. They said that we technically don't have access to their fitness facility, but your girl needs to get her workout in. So I decided to come over here and figure it out. So I went to the front desk and I was just like very nice to the lady, and I was like, look, your website advertises that we can have access to the fitness facility if we book a day pass to the spa, and you know, what can you do? And so she basically handed me a key. So we're gonna do a workout, but I don't think we're gonna do anything super crazy right now. Just because I was the one who did drive up here, and it took about an hour to get up here. I haven't eaten that much. My Whoop says I'm in the yellow, but I'm trying to practice making less excuses in 2025, so we're gonna still get a workout in. We're gonna do what we can, but we may not be able to push as hard because they just don't have a lot of fuel in me, but we're here and we're gonna get it done. That's perfect. Okay, so we made it to the spa, and it is actually a pretty nice day. I thought it was going to be a lot colder, but it feels pretty nice to just be chilling by the pool in the hot tub in our swimsuits and these cute little robes that they gave us. And we're just waiting now for our massages that we booked, and that will be the last activity that we do before we start to head home. I'm hoping that we don't run into too much traffic on the way back, just because it'll take us over an hour to get back if that's the case, but I'm pretty hopeful we'll be able to leave at a reasonable time. So far, we've just been hanging around the spa. We got a workout in at the gym. Technically, even though their website says that we would have access to the fitness facility, we technically aren't supposed to have access, but the lady was really nice, and I told her, like, hey, like, the website is a little bit misinforming, and so she gave me a key and was like, okay, you guys can use it today. So I needed to get my workout in because I had it lifted for like 3 days, and normally I don't like to take more than 2 days off, or at least like 1 day, 2 at most. So that was nice. And then we went to this really cute cafe nearby to grab some matchas and breakfast burritos, and then came back to the spa, and we did the sauna for a little bit. Allison did the pool while I checked in with my clients, did some work, and then we were just hanging out in the hot tub for a little bit. I think we'll go back into the sauna before our massages, because that's what they said they recommend doing to fully relax your body and just get the most out of the massage. So we'll do that. My voice still has not been the same since I got sick a couple weeks ago, and I still have like a cough, so that's why I sound a little weird right now. But so far it's been a really nice day. We are at the Sonoma Lodge, I think it's called. I think so. But yeah. Good morning. It is the next day. I was so tired when I got home. I just ended up laying in bed early after dinner. I had quite a few macros to catch up on from the day. So I had dinner and a snack, and then I just laid in bed, caught up on some work, read my book, and fell asleep. And that was really nice because I was so tired, but for some reason my Whoop again didn't wake me up this morning, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's going off and vibrating and I'm just still sleeping through it because I'm just in that deep of a sleep, or if it's just not working. So I need to look into that because I can't really afford to just keep missing my alarm clock, even though I don't have like a set schedule right now and I'm kind of setting my own schedule. I want to start my day earlier. I want to be more productive. I want to get more hours in the day of work done. So need to figure that out. But it is time to read my Bible, spend some time with Jesus before heading to the gym. I made my morning cocktail again, as you saw. And yeah, we're gonna go to the gym and do some upper body work in just a little bit. And then we're gonna be heads down, focus on work. But I will take you guys through my day. Actually moving kind of slow. I decided to make myself some eggs, and I'm gonna have my iced coffee with creatine, collagen, and I usually have a banana as my pre-workout with peanut butter, honey, and cinnamon. So that's what we're eating today, and I decided to be a good wife as well and make my husband some eggs while I'm in the. But yeah, we're moving a little slow, but we are going to get to the gym eventually. I haven't had that great of sleep lately. Last night was a little bit better, but I'm still missing some of that deeper sleep, and including my REM sleep and SWS sleep, which is basically the sleep that helps heal you physically and restores you and makes you feel rested, your body feel rested. But right now, both my body and my mind do not feel rested, so that is what we're dealing with. Say hi.
Hi. Fried eggs and bananas after my picture. So does that look about right? 12 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Why is it 18 grams of fat? Why is it so much? Is it because it's fried?
That's I think the issue, because they don't know how much oil was in there or not. It's actually less oil than I think.
The only piece, I guess. Because it should recalculate, right?
Let's see, I pray. Let's go to the gym. Okay, so we just finished our workout. I also filmed some content for Instagram today. I am going to talk about some myths in the fitness industry that a lot of people fall for, so I'm excited to get that up later today. I have my post-workout snack. I would make a smoothie. I was also thinking about eating one of my meal prep meals. I was gonna do like chili that I meal prepped 2 days ago, but I'm not quite hungry yet, and I literally just ate breakfast less than 3 hours ago, so I usually try to eat every 3 to 4 hours. So this is just my snack for now, and this is just to replenish carbs and energy so that I have some brain power to focus on this call. It is about hormonal health and women health in general, so I'm looking forward to taking lots of notes on this call, and I need some fruit, some natural sugar for some energy. So that's what we're gonna have. And then after the call, I will eat a full meal and yeah, go from there.
They are rising around the time of the LH surge, the trigger to August.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that?
No. I meal prepped some chili 2 days ago, so I'm having that. Topped it with some cheese and some sour cream, fresh cilantro. I love a lot of extra cilantro on my meals, so I usually put a whole lot in there. But yeah, it's just ground turkey, kidney beans, bone broth, crushed tomatoes, onion, and then I did add a handful of spinach as well for extra greens. I have been looking for this package that was supposedly delivered, I think like 4 days ago now. We went away for like a Valentine's Day staycation together, so I haven't really been home to look for it, but it said the package is delivered, but I have not received like a code or access to get the package, so I need to go talk to the leasing office now to go and get that. And then we're gonna go outside because I have not been outside today, and we're gonna go for like a 10-minute walk around the block because right now I'm still doing my 75 soft challenge that I'm hosting with some of my clients and other people that wanted to join. I opened it up across my social media channels for anyone who wanted to join me. So we are on, I think, week 7 now, and one component of the challenge is that you need to go outside for at least 10 minutes. It doesn't need to be a walk, you can literally just stay outside for 10 minutes, but the goal is to just get natural vitamin D, get yourself outside. Okay, so we found my package, and just as I suspected, the person that dropped off the package got cut off there while I was in the elevator because my battery died, and then literally someone was walking into the elevator as I was talking, so I just got a little nervous there. But basically, as I suspected, the person who dropped off the package put in the wrong name, therefore I didn't end up getting a code to access the package, so that was a little frustrating, but it's okay. It's only been sitting in there for 3 days. It's just a supplement that I have really needed to help manage the symptoms, especially around bloating and digestive health that are related to endometriosis. So I have been really needing that supplement, but I'm glad I got it now. Now it's time to make my favorite treat of the day, my matcha latte. And I realized that, I don't know if I told you guys this already, but the milk that I had been using really stopped me from making my matcha as consistently as I used to. I kind of have this love-hate relationship with oat milk, but I concluded that oat milk is honestly top tier for making matcha lattes. And it just, the creaminess and the creaminess of the oat milk just mixes well with the elements of the matcha. So yeah, we're gonna make an oat milk matcha latte. And we're going to, this cup is dirty. We're gonna use this one, I think. Oh no. Wait, what? This one broke. It has a hole at the bottom. What the heck? I mean, it does say future Mrs., so technically I'm a Mrs., so I'm not a future Mrs. But that's really sad. How can I fix that? I'm gonna put it back in here. I think maybe there's a cup way back there I kind of want to use. I guess we'll use this one. Which one's bigger? They're the same size. We'll use this one. I was gonna use this one, my favorite Jesus and matcha cup that I got for my birthday last year, but this is not dishwasher safe, and my husband hates when I put dirty dishes in the sink that are not dishwasher safe because he's in charge of the dishes. So I'm gonna make his life a little easier today. We're gonna use this cup. I usually like to put about 2 to 3 teaspoons. I like to be really generous with my matcha, especially since I'm having it for energy reasons today. Really, really important to sift the matcha through so that you don't get any clumps when you're whisking it with the water. Making sure that your water is warm, not boiling hot, and just enough water to cover the entire amount of matcha. I don't like to say lazy, my simple girl whisk. I don't know if I told you guys, but I do eventually want to go back to getting a bamboo whisk. I just think it's like really relaxing to actually make matcha the authentic way. And yeah, you want to whisk it until you get that like frothiness on the top. You basically can do that with either whisk, like the handheld one or the bamboo one. And then I like to pour my maple syrup directly into the matcha. Just a pinch, just because the oat milk really is, I get organic oat milk from Califia, and it's literally just organic oats, water, and sea salt. And that's what you want to look for when you get an alternative milk. But yeah, the oat milk is usually already naturally sweet and it has naturally occurring sugars in it, so you don't want to use too much sweetener in the matcha itself. Some ice here. That is the most beautiful, perfect green that you want to see when you get a matcha. When you make it or when you order it, you want to see a nice, rich green color. That looks amazing. I could probably just put a little bit more milk. All right. First sip test here. She's absolutely perfect. Sometimes I will add a dash of cinnamon on top. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that. I love cinnamon on everything. I put it on my coffee, on my banana in the morning for my pre-workout. Sometimes I'll put it in my yogurt and then on top of my matcha. A lot of things that I do is mainly like for health, so I like the health benefits of cinnamon, but also it just tastes really good. It just reminds me, I don't know, it just, even though it's not sweet, the spice just makes it a little bit more, it just gives it a little extra something. It just tastes, it makes it taste a little sweeter. I don't know. Something about the cinnamon though. I think I'm gonna focus mostly on editing my next vlog. I have a really big goal to just be super consistent with YouTube this year. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with my YouTube channel. And you know, I think anybody who says they go into content creating and they aren't looking for growth, or they don't have monetary goals or partnership goals, I think they're lying. I mean, I did get into YouTube for purely creative reasons. I was looking for more of a creative outlet to just freely be myself and share more of my personality without having to curate so much in a way that Instagram makes you do, or even TikTok sometimes. But I would be lying if I said I don't want to see, I would like to see my YouTube grow, and I would love to see this community grow, and I would love to see more of you that relate to me, and we can relate to each other and connect in the YouTube world. And I would love to see some really cool partnerships come through. But until that time, all in God's timing, all in God's will, I have just the goal and the focus to be super consistent on here as much as I can. Hopefully I just get better with time as far as vlogging goes, creating content, editing the long form videos, and all the things. So if any of you have tips on how to continuously improve on YouTube and just continue to get better, be consistent, and also grow your channel in a way that is beneficial for others, let me know. It is lunchtime. We are back in our eating spot in the kitchen. I just heated up my second meal prep. Technically, this is supposed to be my dinner, but I'm really hungry today, and I just realized that it's not only because I am in a caloric deficit right now, so I'm trying to cut before my birthday, but I am in my luteal phase, and so I am getting my period next week, so my body's just a little bit hungrier in general. My metabolism is a lot faster. My energy levels are dropping, and I'm kind of going through it already, so I know that my period is approaching. So I'm just going to be gentle with my body, and I'm going to feed it because she's asking for extra food right now. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for dinner, but Gabriel and I usually do movie night on Wednesdays. We'll either go to the movies because he's a member at the AMC theaters. I don't know if you can hear me because my washing machine is going. I did a second load of laundry today. But anyways, Gabriel is a member at the AMC theater, which is 10 minutes away from us. But I used to get really overstimulated and anxious when we go to the theaters, just because we usually will watch high action movies, and I realized with an ADHD, I was always getting overstimulated, and we would get in like these little tiffs after watching a movie together, and I just realized that it's not always the best place for me to watch a movie. So I'm feeling a little bit low-key, a little cozy vibe. It's still a little gloomy outside, so I think that hopefully we'll just watch a movie here at home tonight and maybe do a little DoorDash. We usually like to treat ourselves to a DoorDash midweek, either on Wednesdays or Thursdays, just to kind of keep us going and reward ourselves for the week that we've already had. But Thursday nights are usually our actual date nights, so we might save our eating out budget for tomorrow, but we'll see. If that's the case, I have to figure out what I'm going to eat at home. I might have to defrost some things. I'm really craving noodles, so specifically pasta, but I think we have ramen noodles, which wouldn't be bad, and I could put that in some bone broth. I would love some pasta though. I gotta see if we have pasta. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat my lunch and try to get some editing done, finish up my work day, and I have a friend that I think wants to catch up around 5 o'clock, so I think maybe that would be a really good time to go for my walk outside at that time, and then that way I can chat with her and go on a walk. Chatting with a friend or a family member during your walk is a life hack. It just makes it easier, and it just makes the time go by faster too. So yeah, try that on your next walk. You probably cannot hear me because, again, my washing machine is going, but this is my fifth meal of the day. So this is like my second dinner. Like I told you earlier, I already ate my dinner that was planned for today because I was so hungry, and I'm just going to literally devour this. We are going to watch a movie at home, so I'm excited for that, and I will also probably have some healthy popcorn and maybe some dark chocolate and some tea later, so that's going to definitely put me way over my caloric deficit macros, but Like I said, right now I think my body just needs a lot of extra fuel, so I'm just trying to intuitively eat while also being mindful still. But that is all for today. I'm probably gonna try to shower. I did need to wash my hair, but I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this vlog into a week in my life, because that's what it's turning into, and I do have some more fun things planned this week, so yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for that. It is day 3 of this vlog of a week in a life with me. It is Thursday. The week is flying, I think because it was a shorter week with the holiday. Of course, I did not get enough sleep again last night, so that is why I am rolling my face out this morning, because I am in the yellow in my Whoop, and I am lower in the yellow than I have been in a while. So my body is feeling it today. Thankfully, I did have a lot of REM sleep, so mentally I feel fine. It's just like physically I'm a little tired, but we're still gonna have a great day. Did some laundry this morning, cleaned up the kitchen, made my morning cocktail. Unfortunately, I did not have any more lemons left, so I don't have lemon. It's just ACV and dandy extract. I forgot what it's called. I think it's very similar to dandelion tea, but it's just the extracts. It's a little bit stronger for bloating and period pain, which I am supposed to get here in just a few days, so trying to do all the things to help prevent any severe pain, any severe bloating. But with endo, it's kind of like a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get. One month might be really good, the next month might not be so good. So it's just doing what you can do to minimize whatever you can, minimize any symptoms that you can, but sometimes you could do everything right and you're still in pain or your body still gets inflamed, so. My midday matcha in this cute little mug that Gabriel got from his office. It's so cute. It says cafecito and chisme, even though this is matcha, but it's okay. Matcha it looks really good. And it's pretty much perfect. It could be slightly sweeter, but I accidentally poured way too much maple syrup in my morning coffee this morning, so I've been going way over my carbs lately, so just trying to be careful with that. But y'all, I am struggling today. I am just so tired. I think the compounding effects of consistently not getting enough sleep this week is finally catching up with me. Don't mind my heater. It's actually freezing in my house. I think this is kind of how I know my deficit and my current cut has been working. I feel like I've been losing a lot more fat and my body temperature has been dropping. Usually when you don't have a lot of fat on your body, you tend to get a little bit colder easier. So I am definitely feeling colder than usual. So I put my heater on. I need to get to editing. I have been procrastinating that. I've gotten some work done already. I need to get a significant amount of editing done before I have to head to my client. I trained them out of their house. It is a husband and wife. They just had a baby, super sweet couple, and I love training them. And then I'll come back here, try to finish up a little bit more work. I do need to get my outside time done, and then Gabriel and I will get ready for our date night. I asked him if we could do hot pot tonight, so I'm excited. He said yes. So there's this really good restaurant that just opened up. I think it's good. We just only went one time, so I can't really say based on the time, and I feel like I was just really hungry. I remember it being good, but we're gonna go again today, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Just got to our date night spot.
Let me pick up my nose.
What?
I was scratching my nose. Can you start over?
We just got to our date night spot.
You did?
And we're both very exhausted today.
Hungry.
And hungry. Okay, we're gonna go inside because he doesn't want to talk right now.
Nah, yeah, we're ready to eat. It's only Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Wait, what?
But the time that the lessons are available. And we probably want to hide a little more.
What do you mean? Yeah, you made it. Through social media, and they've been wanting to know. Do you like it?